Yes, that's right. Today we will be busting 26 myths in Madden 26, and we're starting it off with myth number 1. And that is that there is an onside kick glitch that'll help you recover a way higher percent of onside kicks. I'm not trying to spoil things too easy here, but I think this play will kind of speak for itself. This is absolutely myth confirmed, and here's how you do it. Number 1, start off by picking strong onside. Number 2, lower left corner, you're gonna do a low kick. Step 3, with your left stick, move it all the way to the right. Step 4 is to get this meter as far left as possible. And step 5, get about 4.5 to 5 bars of power. That one was perfect. And the onside kick should be yours. And for further experimentation, I ended up kicking 100 onside kicks, and we ended up successfully getting 29 of them, which is pretty dang good. If you ask me, that's nearly 1 in every 3. Before we get into our other 25, all I'm asking, if there's just one myth that you found cool or didn't know, drop a like for me. And I'm telling you, you're not going to be disappointed. We have some really good ones this year. On to myth number 2, the MVP will lose his MVP award if he's traded to the worst team the last week of the NFL season. Joe Burrow is going to be that guy for us.
Hi, how are you?
And that would be a dang shame because he balled out this season. All right, let's go ahead and check out and see who the worst ranked team is. Why am I not surprised? Let's go ahead and put Joe on the block and send him to the league's worst team. There we go. Trade accepted. The question now is, will he still be MVP as a part of the league's worst team? Oh, okay. So this is myth busted. Joe Burrow still has the MVP. But what would happen if we released him into free agency? Let's go head over to our awards, yearly awards. Oh, okay. That'll do it. Joe Burrow has now been wiped away. So there you have it. That's a little extra one for you.
Hey, thanks, man.
Myth number 3, a player with 99 speed and 99 acceleration can beat the NFL 40-yard dash record. By the way, this was set by Xavier Worthy back in 2024 when he ran a 4.21. So right off rip, there's already something pretty interesting here. Xavier Worthy does have 99 speed, but if we look up here at the top, his acceleration's only 98. So in theory, he should be able to get a tad bit faster. It's time to find this out. 99 speed, 99 excel, set up on the 40-yard line. We got our timer ready. 3, 2, 1, hit it. It was a hot start for Worthy, but would the record be set? Now it's going to be a close one. Oh, shoot. Look at that. An official 4.20 as his final time. That's incredible. That's going to be a myth confirmed. So this next one is really cool, and it's that a player that's laying down can reach out and get a tackle. I'm just going to put it to you this way. Your boy was in an online game, and I had this happen.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. Finding room in midfield.
Yeah, crazy enough, we have another myth confirmed. It's actually possible to do in Madden 26. Myth number 5 is that you can't get drafted number 1 overall in Superstar mode. That sounds ridiculous. Let's go ahead and give this a shot. I started off by selecting quarterback to give us the highest shot at going number 1, who is guaranteed to be an absolute monster. Up next, perform at the combine by finishing number 1 in every category. We ended up running a crazy 4.36 on the 40-yard dash, and that, of course, was good enough for rank 1. Then we pumped out a solid 29 reps at the bench press, which is number 1 by 11 reps. At this point, we were really looking good, but we weren't done yet. In the broad jump, we ended up with an 11.4, dismantling Brady Cook, who was in 2nd place. And who could forget our 4.17 at the 20-yard shuttle? And then finally, our combine wouldn't be perfect without an 8 for 8 in the quarterback route tree. All right, we quite literally had a perfect combine. So in theory, we should be number... Ain't no way. Hey, we're not even close. We're 15? This game's whack, you know. Absolutely not. Myth busted. That's silly. So there is one other thing that I could try. I'm going to have to get it set up. So we're going to come back to this myth in just a little bit. I got something a little sneaky up my sleeve. In the meantime, let's move on to myth number 6, and that is that you run slower in heavy snow. Here's how we're going to do this. We're going to set up Justin Fields side by side in normal weather versus heavy snow. And we're going to let them take off in 3, 2, 1, go. This 100 yards should be a clear indicator by the end of it if snow actually slows you down. And oh, it's kind of hard to tell with the heavy snow, but... Oh, would you look at that? Normal weather, Justin Fields, a 10.56, and in the snow, an 11.08. I'm not too surprised, but that's pretty cool. Myth confirmed. Myth number 7, other players besides Travis Hunter can play on both sides of the ball. So if you're not familiar yet, there is a new superstar ability that Travis Hunter specifically has called Iron Man, and it says players with this ability avoid any rating penalties associated with playing outside of their primary position. So let's head into franchise mode and see if we can equip this on any other players. And And of course, I'm really interested in example Tyreek Hill. Let's head to his abilities where he has 4 to choose from. Say if we sub one of these out, is Iron Man an option? Whoa, there it is, Iron Man. So let me equip that on Tyreek Hill and let me see if there's any chance at subbing him in at cornerback. Yo, no way. He could actually do it. As a matter of fact, you might not even need Iron Man. And then hold on, wait, just because I'm really curious. Yeah, yo, look at that. 95 overall he's showing up as. He also keeps his X Factor. I don't know if we'd be able to use this to our advantage or not. Okay, can he tackle? He can tackle. Big time myth confirmed with this one. I can't wait to see what we come up with this year with this. Before we move on, I'm really curious, as I'm sure you might be too. Can you do this with a quarterback? Is Iron Man an option? Dang, okay. I don't think it is an option. As of now, I'm guessing it's just for cornerback and wide receiver only. Kind of disappointing. This is a missed opportunity, but still, we'll take what we can get with this. Myth number 8, you can knock a pylon over with a field goal kick. We got the best kicker in the league set up, ready to go. We're going to be booting balls at this pylon until it either goes through or knocks it over. I feel like we're going to be able to do this fairly quick. Maybe try 3. I'm going for the way left one now. That's bad. Dang it. This might have been a little bit more difficult than I was anticipating. Oh, we might be here for a minute, boys. And why, yes, we were. It was attempt after attempt with no luck to hit the pylon until I finally got this. Holy moly, that's dead on. That's gotta be it. Yo, we did it. That was awesome. You can't get any more accurate than that. Myth confirmed. Up next, myth number 9. Saquon is the only person that's able to do his backwards hurdle. So here are his abilities. I think the main one we've got to focus on is leapfrog. My goal is to try to find the best running back possible to resemble him. And I think that person, without a doubt, is going to be Christian McCaffrey. Just a side note, I got the animation to trigger within about 30 tries with Saquon Barkley. I'm going to give it 100 attempts with Christian McCaffrey, the closest running back to him. And let's see if we can get it within that amount of attempts. Try 1, fail. Try 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All the way up to a total of 100 tries where we, of course, failed with Christian McCaffrey, confirming that this myth is true and only possible with Saquon Barkley. On to number 10. I'm very interested to try this one out for the first time. The conservative ball carrier coaching adjustment still allows you to do special moves, all while decreasing your fumble chances. Essentially, you can turn this on and there is no con, just the pro. So let's see. I really want to try this with a quarterback. Obviously, a way higher chance of fumbling. There you go. You can do spin moves. So it's true. I'm going to try to get smacked a couple times just to see if we fumble. Now, look, I'm sure that this is going to get patched sooner or later, so take advantage of this while you can. And honestly, if you're not turning this on at the beginning of every single game, you're at a huge disadvantage. That'll be a myth confirmed for that one. All right, we're back to number 5. We created a whole new character. This is pretty much cheating, but I'm going to force my team selection to the Tennessee Titans, who have the number 1 pick in the rookie draft. Once again, we went through the combine, finishing in first place in every single drill. Are you kidding me? That actually didn't work. So basically what happened was the Titans traded into the first round after drafting a quarterback to draft us, because that makes sense. Yeah, it's confirmed. Myth busted. Myth 11. It's possible to catch a pass kicked off a field goal upright. All right, I'm very doubtful about this one. We have 2 controllers set up, and my gosh. Oh, we were kind of close. And we're just going to keep going with this one until we catch one or have one bounce off of our head. Oh my, okay. I think the ball is going to land there every time. It's just really tough because it doesn't lock us into that spot. Never mind. All right, so maybe the ball doesn't exactly go in the same spot. I'm just going to have to get lucky. And turns out I'm probably one of the most unlucky people I know. So that's not good. Okay, looking good. Going to bounce to... I overran it. Come on, tell me we can get this. Oh, it was right in front of me. I'm going to be honest. I feel like I'm going to be here all day. I don't think it's possible after seeing that. But again, we're going to keep going until we're 100% confirmed. I need this ball to at least bounce off of me. That was so close. Here we go. I'm feeling this one. Right there. Right there. Oh, that hit off of me. Hey, it was a pipe dream. That one there, definitely myth busted. Here's another brand new one I can't wait to jump into. Myth number 12. It's impossible to get injured while wearing a Guardian cap. There I was going through the entire Chiefs offense, putting on Guardian caps in preparation to see if one of them would get hurt. And to speed this process up, we're going to put the injuries all the way at 100. Hey, if the myth says impossible, then in theory, the slider shouldn't matter. All right, I'm kind of excited to see my entire team come out in the field. Look at they got the tomatoes on their heads. As you can see, there's a couple players that don't have the Guardian cap, so let's see if that does anything. Is someone going to get hurt here on this play? And anything? There we go. Oh, what is he doing? Where are you going? That one right there, obviously myth busted. It took one play. All right, this one's going to be hilarious. So in real life, we all know that Mike Gesicki may have the worst gritty in human history. So therefore, the myth is that it is impossible for him to gritty in Madden 26. So we should be able to score a touchdown here. And if you're wondering, in order to trigger a gritty, all you got to do is flick down on the right stick and... oh, such a missed opportunity. There you go. Here's his gritty in real life versus Madden. It's myth busted. I'm disappointed. EA, can we please add this? Myth number 14. It's impossible to have more than 3 X factors on the field on the same side of the ball. So technically, this is definitely a thing, except for the fact that if we go to tight end, we can substitute in a Mike position, aka Fred Warner in this instance. And then if we come out to the field, he is in. And if you count it up, 1, 2, 3, 4 X factors. I'm not exactly sure how you can use this to your advantage, but I'm sure you can probably do some insane stuff, especially now with the Iron Man superstar ability. Number 15. Oh man. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this. It is possible to get to 5th down. Yes, I said 5th down in Madden 26. Let's go ahead and roll the clip. All right, we're looking at the play. Pretty standard. 4th down and 20. He's going for it. It's Madden, whatever. Now pay attention to the down marker. Bam! There it goes. 5th down and 4. Somebody tell me how that makes sense. And because of that madness, we're going to have to give this one a myth confirmed. For 16, we all saw Cam Little's 70-yard field goal in preseason. And they already updated his kick power to 99, which is great. So we got to try out the obvious. Is it possible to make that 70-yard field goal in Madden 26? I tell you what, this is just insane to look at. We got it perfect. Is that even going to come close? Oh my gosh.
Nope.
Oh my gosh, wait, hold on. This actually might be possible. I think Madden actually did hit us with an update. I might have to back out of here because we had the wind slightly at our face. I'm going to back out and wait until we get some RNG with some good wind. Boom, perfect. There we go. We got an extra 3 miles per hour of wind in our favor. Max power. Cam Little. It looks like it's behind. Oh, that's short by a bit. I think we're going to need more wind. Hold on here.
5 minutes later.
Whew, okay, finally. We got 7 mile per hour winds. I really hope this is enough. I don't know if it will be, though. I mean, you can't get any better than that as far as power goes. It's behind the bar, and it's short again by a pretty good amount. Guys, it really seems like they upped his kicking distance, but as of right now, this is myth busted. Let's move back to superstar mode for myth number 17. This one, the exact opposite of the previous one that we did. It is impossible to get drafted in the last round in Madden 26. To me, this feels wrong. I'm going to make a linebacker, and I'm going to make it loud and clear. I mean, if his name isn't obvious enough. I then set him up with maybe the worst genetics humankind has ever seen. And then, after allocating his ratings to the worst attributes possible, it was time for the NFL Combine, which we completely tanked. This was, without a doubt, the worst combine that the NFL has ever seen. There you go. All F's, the worst in every single drill. Oh, wait, what the heck? It says we're projected late 2nd round. Somebody tell me how that makes sense. So help me if we get drafted in the 2nd round. We're about to. Pick 61. Oh, come on. This actually makes me kind of angry. EA, you gotta do better than that. Well, there you have it. That's myth confirmed. Okay, let's move on. Myth number 18, there's a kickoff glitch in Madden 26. So fair warning, I got sent this next myth from a buddy from the YouTube channel TYM. And honestly, if you're into Madden, his channel seems great, so make sure to go head over there and give him a subscribe. Anyways, here's this next myth. Here's all that you have to do. Put the left stick all the way up and then get full power on your kickoff. And this ball is going to, bare minimum, bounce past the first guy with an opportunity to really get past that second guy and have something messy happen for your opponent. All right, let's go for this one more time just to show you guys that this really works. And there you go. Once again, this ball is going to bounce. You see how much it slows up the return man worst case scenario? Keep in mind, this will probably end up getting patched, but in the meantime, an absolute myth confirmed for this one. So as I'm sure that most of you know, the heaviest player in the NFL is currently Desmond Watson, coming in at a whopping 464 pounds. And our myth, of course, is that his weight is not in this game. You can't make him as big as he actually is in real life. Okay, moment of truth. Here's his physique. And as you can see, incredibly disappointing. He's maxed out at 400 pounds. pounds. Although if you look here, it says 415 pounds, so there's something definitely wrong. Regardless, the weight is incorrect, so myth busted. This next one's been going around in Madden, but I'm sure a ton of you haven't seen it yet. The myth is that it is possible to put your running back on wide receiver routes from the backfield. So I'm going to pick a play with a halfback motion. This one, the halfback motion slot wheel. As soon as you pick the play, you're going to hurry up and audible your running back with the right stick. And let me show you what I'm talking about. Boom. Just like that, now he's on a post route. And this is a route that you normally couldn't get if you're a running back. Pay attention once again, because this has to go by really quick. We're going to put Bijan on a slant now, which you shouldn't be able to do. This all happens super fast. We pick our play, Y, Bijan, slant. You got to do it that quick. And now whenever we hike this ball, wide open is Bijan Robinson. Let's just check this out one more time. Jeez, wide open. Okay, boys. I'm telling you right now, you need to try this. This one was pretty obvious from the get-go, but again, this is myth confirmed. Good news for everybody. We still have 6 myths left to go. If you've been enjoying this so far, please just drop a quick like on the video.
21.
Myth number 21 is that you cannot get intentional grounding when you're out of the pocket and throwing the football. See, the real NFL rule states that even if you're out of the pocket with your quarterback, if you don't throw the ball past the line of scrimmage, it should be a penalty. And from what I've experimented with, there's no way that this is going to work. In previous years of Madden, if you throw the ball from out of the pocket, there's no way that they're going to throw the penalty flag. Let's try it right here. Oh my gosh, it actually worked. Intentional grounding. Hey, Maddie, congrats. You actually got it right. Myth busted. Wow, okay, I shouldn't be that excited about that, but they did it. What the heck? Myth 22, you can botch the snap past your punter with your long snapper. For some context, I have the Vikings long snapper. I put all of his stats at 0, every single one of them.
Every single one of them.
Now I guess all I gotta do is snap a bunch of these and see what happens. And already, it's not looking good.
Not looking good at all.
Let's see if we can get something that at least looks a little bad. Right now, not happening. After trying multiple times, I quickly realized that this probably wasn't gonna happen. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to think of something else that I could do. I mean, our long snapper's in here. He has the worst possible stats. I don't know how he's a 44 overall. You know what? I feel like this might do something. I'm gonna go on the Rams and let the computer punt to me. All right, let's sit back and watch a couple. See what happens. First snap. Now that's dead on. And okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna just bust this one right now. I thought that had potential, but that was just a fail. That's my bad. I apologize for that one. Moving on, myth 23. This one's hilarious. It's probably gonna take forever. You can run a mascot over on the sideline. All right, we see the Raven. He's over to the left. Oh, the Raven's so freaking far away. I gotta like dive at him. Oh, he gets out of the way. Uh-oh, Raven. I'm coming for you. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna have to dive. I don't know about this. He's kind of close. I'm gonna try to hit him with Lamar. Oh, what? I actually thought it was about to be possible. That right there, myth busted. But at least we didn't go directly through him, which is kind of nice for a change. Myth 24 just doesn't make sense to me, but I've been getting some messages about it, so we're gonna try it out. It is that it is impossible to draft an X-Factor player in your rookie draft in franchise. I find that super hard to believe that's going to be a thing. Let's just go ahead in here in a draft. Let's see if we can maybe draft a player that has an X-Factor. The cornerback that we got's an A+, and he is hidden, so there is a chance that he could be an X-Factor. Skip to the end of the draft just to see if there was an X-Factor at all in this draft class. All right, draft recap. The guy that we got is a 77 overall hidden. Now, you should not be able to do this with Madden. I absolutely hate that you can. If you go into edit your player, you could check his rating and we can find out that, dang, he's star.
Bust.
How about we check out these top guys? The number 1 overall pick is star. Oh, dang. Number 2 overall pick. Okay, there we go. Found it already. That's myth busted. Wow. Okay. I think I'm going to stop talking for forever. Myth busted for this one. Let's move on to myth 25. This is that you can cheat minigame high scores by boosting your players' overalls and lowering your opponents. This is interesting. Kenneth Walker should have 0 speed, which he clearly doesn't. This actually might be patched from previous years. Like if this properly worked, he'd be not doing that and fumbling every play. Wow. Okay. I'm a little bit disappointed. This is going to be myth busted more than likely. I mean, you all saw it here clear as day. Kenneth Walker's speed should be 0. His carrying should be 0. And he hasn't fumbled a single ball yet. And his change of direction is actually really good too. But yeah, I'm going to say this one's myth busted. And just so you know, to save myself from complete embarrassment, I ended up getting the gold medal anyways, but barely. We are finally here. Myth number 26. And that is that you could do the Lambeau Leap as a different team besides is the Green Bay Packers. I tell you what, if this works, this will be an absolute embarrassment to EA Sports. I picked the absolute last team that should be able to get away with doing a Lambeau Leap. Let's see what happens if we go straight for it. Is he going to try to jump up? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Oh, wait. Oh, we can't do it? Why do we have fans there all of a sudden? Yo, whoa, hold on, wait a second. Something ain't right with that. Hey, I'm just saying, there wasn't a single Bears fan in that front row. As of right now, this is definitely not looking good. We're gonna try this again. Other side with little Romeo. Let's see what happens here. He's gonna go up for the leap. Is there Packers fans? Oh, come on. We could do better. All right, so I think it's pretty clear as the opposing team, no, you can't do it. But I am curious about one thing before you guys go. What if we are the home team, but we pick Lambeau Field as the stadium? I might be onto something here. Just give me a second. I feel like we're cheating the system a little bit. Look at all the Vikings fans that are in the crowd. I'm thinking this is going to work. All right. Lambeau Leap time. Is it possible? Is it gonna happen? Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. No. Myth busted. Ladies and gentlemen, that was 26 myths in Madden 26. Drop a like if you enjoyed, and please subscribe because we're gonna have more videos like this on the channel very soon. As always, I'm your boy Pizza. You're the best. God bless. Don't forget to keep it first. That's the most important thing, and I will see you all later with our next video soon. Peace.